Hey folks, it's David Smith at Correctional Officer Lifestyle. I am recording this video right before I go to bed for the night. I got to get up early and go to work in the morning, but it's been rattling around in my brain, and it's the video about the ninth big rock, rehabilitation. Rehabilitation is learning a different way of doing things. It's simplified form. It is learning a different way to do things, learning a better way to do things. In our society today, rehab, as it is referred to often, rehabilitation is referred to as rehab, has gotten a bad name in American society. And it has everything to do with drug rehab or addiction rehab or the rehab that everybody goes in, comes out, falls off the wagon, goes back in, comes back out, falls off the wagon, goes back in, comes back out, falls off the wagon. It doesn't work for everybody, okay? A lot of celebrities, people that folks look up to, in and out of rehab, in and out of rehab, in and out of rehab, in and out of rehab. Therefore, rehabilitation has kind of got a bad name in the United States of America, and it is because of that trend. Now, it doesn't deserve the bad name that it's got. Because let's face it, you come out of a surgery with a brand new knee, what's one of the things that they send you to? Rehab. You got to rehab the knee. Rehabilitation for the knee. You've got to learn how to use that new knee that they gave you. Hip, same thing. You go to rehab, rehabilitation. You got to learn how to use that knee or use that hip. You got to, it's, rehab, it often comes down to physical therapy, to teach you how to use sorry, I had to adjust my camera, to teach you how to use the part that you've just recently acquired from the medical services. But it's a way of rehabbing your body to learn how to use what you've been given. So rehab, as it is referred to, doesn't have that good of a name, but it doesn't deserve the bad name that it's got. Now, in the prison system, okay, rehabilitation is teaching somebody how to not live a criminal lifestyle, to become a law-abiding citizen, to become a productive member of society, not a destructive member of society. There are some people that refer to it as fixing the broken, fixing what's broken, okay? A lot of the people in the prison system are going through the exact same trials that people that go into regular addiction rehab. Let's face it, if you know in your mind you can go sell drugs on a street corner and make $1,000 a day, why wouldn't you do that? You know it's illegal. You're going to do it, right? We have to teach them why you don't do that. We have to teach them that they're becoming a destructive member of society by doing that. But it's fast money. It's easy money. It's that fast lifestyle. It's that fast money. It can almost cause an addiction. And our rehabilitative process is to teach them that there is a better way. I get paid to do my job. Okay, I know that if I go to work every day, I am getting a paycheck to do my job. However, it's not just the paycheck that I get. I get benefits. I get a retirement. I get, like I mentioned before, the benefits. The benefits are the biggest reason, honestly, that anybody stays with the Department of Corrections, especially as an officer. It's the benefits. Honestly, you get life insurance, you get health insurance, and all that. But I know that if I come to work every day and I do my job, I get paid, I get benefits, and I get a retirement. So the people that are going and getting the fast money in the criminal world, they don't have benefits. Certainly don't have a retirement. Most of them do not have a very long life expectancy, honestly. So we need to rehabilitate these people and let them know that there is a better way to live. There is a safer way to live. People with drug addiction issues, people with alcohol addiction issues, they can get the same rehabilitative services inside of a prison that they can get outside in the real world. I recommend that they get the help that they need outside in the real world. I'm not going to recommend that anybody go to prison to get the help with their addiction. That doesn't make sense. But it is our job as correctional officers to provide the care, custody, and control necessary for these people to be rehabilitated and re-entered into society as productive members of society and law-abiding citizens. And the rehabilitative process, a lot of correctional officers feel that it's not their job. A lot of correctional officers feel that the rehabilitative process takes place in the, let's say, the residential therapeutic community, which is what we have at my facility, and it is a drug addiction program, or the various other services that we offer for that purpose. Technical training, teaching them a trade, allowing them to get their GED. All of these are ways that we can rehabilitate people and help them have a better lifestyle. But the average correctional officer working in the dorm, honest to God, I have been told over and over again, feels they have no input in that process. I say you're wrong. I absolutely say you're wrong, okay? Part of being a productive member of society is following established rules and guidelines that were established by the community, following established traditions and ways of doing things that were established by the community, following the law, obeying the law. All of that can be taught by a correctional officer. Every bit of it, okay? Making your inmate population follow the rules teaches them that there are rules that need to be followed, not just inside the institution, but outside. Teaching your inmate population that they need to exercise patience will help them in the outside world. It will help to rehabilitate them. Myself personally, if I'm standing in a line somewhere trying to get a meal, let's say, just throw a name out there, any restaurant you want to, it doesn't matter. I'm standing in line trying to get a meal. Some guy walks in the door, walks right to the front of that line, and orders his food. I'm going to get a little bit perturbed. So even something as simple as teaching somebody to stand in a line that truly doesn't know that that's what society expects them to do helps in the rehabilitative process. It's every single facet of what happens inside a correctional institution or a prison needs to be geared towards rehabilitating that individual so that they can become a productive member of society. Now, I can already hear people screaming in my ear, what about the lifers? What about them? Okay, the lifers, that's their house, that's their home, that's where they're going to be for the rest of their lives. Okay, if they know that they can contribute to teaching the younger inmates, the easily impressionable younger inmates. They're coming in with a year and a day sentence that really don't care what happens inside this prison because they're just passing through. And it will improve their home life, or it will keep things at a low enough key that they can get uninhibited access to the law library system and the legal system so that they can continue to fight their case rather than having some stupid happen and maybe they get locked out for a little bit. You know, granted, we're not going to inhibit anybody's ability to get to the legal system. That's not part of our purview. But if they know that they can help make that a reality where nothing happens at their institution, of course, they might even participate in the rehabilitative process. Especially if that lifer has a little bit of remorse about what he did and wants to try to help make people better. And I have seen that in my career. It is not far-fetched. I have absolutely seen that happen in my career. Get the lifers on board, folks. They might never leave the prison, but they can certainly do something to help make their home a better place. And in doing so, they're helping these younger inmates that are coming in, that are actually going to get out of prison, some of them relatively soon, become productive members of society. But folks, I'm going to say it again. Something as simple as teaching an individual that does not know the societal norm of standing in a line, and you think I'm crazy, but there's people out there like that, how to stand in a line patiently, absolutely benefits their rehabilitative process. I don't think I can say anything else about rehabilitation, folks. I think I have, there's obviously more that I could say, and I might make another video about rehabilitation later, but for right now, I just want this video to let the correctional officer know, yes, what you do makes a difference in the rehabilitative process of an inmate. What you do matters. The way you control your inmate population absolutely matters with regards to the rehabilitative process of your inmate population. Okay? If you liked the video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the bell for notifications when I post new videos. And engage with me. Hit me with some comments. Let me know what you're thinking. I love to engage with the comments. Like I say, every video, I might not get back with you immediately because I work for a living inside of a prison, but I will get back to you, and we will engage in a dialogue if that's what you desire. All right? As always, there's no place for domestic violence in this world. We need to get rid of it. 1-800-799-SAFE. That number again, 1-800-799-SAFE. If you are a victim of domestic violence, or if you know a victim of domestic violence, 1-800-799-SAFE. There's people at the other end of that phone that'll be able to help you. They have the resources and ability to do so. If you know the abuser in an abusive relationship, for the love of God, say something to somebody. The worst thing you can do is nothing. And if you are the abuser, there's help for you too, Bubba. All you got to do is understand that you need help and ask for it. Help will be provided, I guarantee you. As always, love shouldn't hurt. I am my brother's keeper. I am my sister's keeper. Y'all stay safe behind the fence. I'll see you in the next video.